Uh, what's going on, Scarborough Jr.? How are you?
What's up? What's up? How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So, how do you pronounce your first name?
My first name is pronounced Francois.
Oh, Francois. So, like,
Francois.
where's that name originate from?
It's originated in French. I'm a junior, so it's passed down from my granddad.
Okay, so you guys are
Uh,
your descendants from France?
no, we're not descendants from France. We're just descendants from the DMV, the nation's capital.
Okay, okay. Well, I'm happy to have you, man. I've been hearing a lot about you, and I wanted to get you on the show, obviously, and introduce you to my audience. So you already let us know you're from the DMV. What got you into the sport, man?
The thing that got me into the sport is just, I'm an aggressive person, and I realized that I wasn't going to be able to play football for too much longer. Getting to high school, I was probably about 95 pounds, and everybody else walking around at 140, 150. So I just went with my plan B, and my plan B turned into my plan A, and it's been going great ever since.
And what age was that?
Uh, High school, what's that? I say about 13, 14.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, 13, 14.
So that's basically your freshman year. You decided you want to fight.
A little before my freshman year, I say middle school.
Okay.
I had an uncle that was a boxing trainer, and my dad he took me up there to, everybody starts off with self defense, but me learning self defense and beating people up, I was like, hold up, this is more than self defense. I'm having fun doing this, so I took it from there and ran with it.
For sure. Now, were there any fighters that influenced you along the way? Once you got introduced to the gym, now you're going. Were there any fighters that influenced your style that you kind of started to watch and learn and pick things up after?
So that's a funny story. After I left my first gym, it was Sugar Ray Leonard's boxing gym in Palmer Park. Somehow, some way, I ended up with the Russells. That's Gary Russell, Antoine Russell, uh,
Okay.
Antonio Russell. I ended up over there, and it was a different level of training. It was a different level of grind. It was a different level of everything. So at a young age, my goal was pretty much to catch up with that. And like I said, every day we went in the gym, they were working hard. So I wanted to work hard just like that, and I wanted to grind just like that. And then the more and more I went, the more and more it started paying off.
Um, and how did you not stay connected with them? I mean, obviously that's a well known name in the boxing community. They have you know relationships that could have benefited you. Was there ever a thought to maybe have Gary Russell, definitely the older brother, assist you?
So here's the thing: the disconnect it took place when I went to college. I got offered a scholarship to box in college. Most people don't know anything about that, but I boxed at a college on scholarship at a college called Glenville State University, and I got my business and administration degree there. I was there for 5 years, and life goes on. Time waits for no one. So while I'm getting my education, Antoine's in the Olympics, and Gary's still a pro doing his thing. So I believe that that's where the disconnect happened. But God's timing is perfect, and everything happens for a reason. And I'm back on the right path now. I'm not saying that I wasn't on the right path, but it was a little small delay as far as college, get my education.
Nah, I totally understand that, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a bit shocking. You look so young. How old are you? I didn't even fathom that you went away for college.
Yeah, I went away from college. I'm in my 20s, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you everything, even though it's public information. So I went to college, 18, was there for 5 years, graduated at 23, and as soon as I graduated, the coronavirus happened. So that
Mm,
was it. That was another sitting out for how long was the coronavirus? About 3 years?
something like that. It was definitely difficult
Yeah,
to
something
get
like
them
that.
fights.
Yeah, so I turned pro at 26, which is a little later than I expected. But I'm young. I don't go out or anything like that. I'm not out here drinking or doing anything crazy. My body feels better than it was at 21. At 21, I was walking around at 160 or something like that. Now I'm walking around on fight weight, probably about 140. fighting 130.
10 pounds away. Nice.
10 pounds away. If I wanted to, I could get down to 126, but I like 130.
That's good. That's good. So 8-0, 7 KOs. So you got some pop.
Absolutely, I definitely do. Too much pop, if you ask me. Uh, Sometimes I go through these training camps, 8 weeks, 7 weeks, 6 weeks, and fights end in the first 30 seconds, which sucks to me, but to everybody else, that's something to look forward to. It's exciting to everyone, and if it's exciting to everyone, then I guess I got to keep doing it, huh?
For sure. So being in that DMV area, man, were you looking, did you have any, I guess, hopes that maybe you could have jumped on that Lamont Roach card that he brought to the city?
Uh, may you repeat that?
Being from that area, were there any hopes that maybe you could have jumped on that Lamont Roach card that he brought to the city with Probox?
Oh yeah. Actually, I was supposed to be on there somewhere. Something that happened with my whole coaching staff. They already had something planned, and we couldn't reschedule it. So that's the reason that I wasn't on there. However, there's a Pro Box show happening on October 19th that Lamont Roach Sr. is bringing to the city, which I'm grateful for because most people, once they're doing something in the city, they don't give back to the people that are coming up. So they gave me this opportunity to fight on their Pro Box show October 19th, and I'm definitely planning on taking full advantage of it and doing my thing. So if you ain't doing nothing, go ahead and make sure you tune in.
Nice. I want to say that's the same Pro Box show that Tony Harrison announced he's coming back on, right?
I'm not sure. This one right here is a prospect show. I don't think Tony Harrison is a prospect, but I'm
Nah,
definitely
he
going to have to
not.
do my homework and my
He
yeah,
not.
I'm going to
He
have to do
not. But I
my
did
research.
see something he posted, and it's on Probox. I'm gonna double check, but yeah, man, I'm happy that Probox and Lamont Roach have found, a common ground where they can keep bringing fights out there. There's rumors that Lamont might get that Tank fight. I know you seen that.
Well, if he gets it, then that's good for him. It's a lot of money going around.
Yeah,
And we're in this business to make money. So,
bro, you
all I
got
can
a.
do is support everybody.
I feel like I've interviewed so many DC fighters, but you have a different accent. Am, am I wrong or no? Is that just natural? Or
you
is it,
know, I get that all the time. I got friends from all over. I don't want to say I'm universal. I got friends in Florida, California, Louisiana, North Carolina. So I don't really try to fit in too much. I'm pretty much doing my own thing. It's how I feel like talking, so I talk this way.
for sure. So are you still with Ernesto?
I am with Ernesto. I've been with Ernesto since the amateurs, since I got back from the coronavirus. We went 3-0 in the amateurs, and now we 8-0 with 7 knockouts in a pro, ranked number 24 in the United States. So Ernesto is definitely a great coach, and is a perfect hand and glove fit.
That's what's up, man. I'm happy for him. I've been knowing him obviously since his Jared Hurd days, and I think he reached out to me a while ago to tell me that he linked up with you. But yeah, man, I'm happy that he's got one for that he can take to the top. So I got a couple questions from the people, and then we'll get you out of here. First one is from Ice here, holding down Youngstown, Ohio, and the 757. I was wondering, what is a walk-around weight, and what weight class do you see yourself being at for most of your career? Thanks again, and salute to you.
Well, I see myself being at 130 for a lot of my career. My walk around weight is 140. I'm really not that big of a guy, I wish I was that big of a guy. Maybe I'd be in the NFL or something like that. But, I'm not. So I'm going to use my tools that God gave me, and I'm going to stay down here at 130 and keep doing what I'm doing.
I got Malcolm in New York City. He says, don't know too much about you, but Jensen PMO through IG, so shouts out to both of you. To both of y'all, excuse me. I'm going to make sure to keep watch of your career. Best wishes to you, my guy. 100 emoji. So no question, just showing love. He just got put on. Next one is from Ricardo in Chicago, Illinois. He says, hey, Francois, how many hours a day do you train boxing, and how many hours a day do you run?
So I put in 5 miles a day for sure.
Mm.
Running sucks, but it's just something that you got to do it. I've been on the other side of not running, and I've been on the side where I'm running, and it definitely gives you a lot more stamina. Going in the gym, I'm putting like 3 or 4 hours in a day. This is my job, and I treat it as my job. I'm definitely I'm not gonna say I'm gambling, but I'm definitely taking a risk. But I believe that it's all gonna pay off. I got all of the tools, and I got Ernesto in my corner, and he's been there before, and he's definitely one of the most underrated coaches out here. But the world will see soon.
Yeah, no, I'm happy you're still with him because he could certainly navigate you and get you, the right fights to get on television and get that exposure you need. I got Octo that says, "Greetings, champ. Who's your favorite music artist? And give me one movie I should watch."
My favorite music artist, man, I'm gonna say it. I don't care because it's Gunna. I like Gunna. I
Okay.
definitely like Gunna,
Why
and
you say it
all the,
like that? Why you say it like that?
because I don't. Actually, I don't care what people say. When you listen to music, you separate the music from the person, and I do that. So I listen to Gunna. If I want to get in my jam, I'm gonna listen to Gunna. And the
For
movie you
sure.
should watch. My favorite movie personally is The Planet of the Apes. Not the new one that just came out, but like the very first new edition that came out. That's my go-to. You ain't
Wait,
never
not
watched
the new
Planet?
one, not the new one, but you mean the first one of the new ones.
Yeah, the first one of the new ones.
Okay, okay.
You know,
Yeah.
hopefully we're on the same page. Not
Nah, nah.
the old
Not
ones,
not the old ones. You talking
but
about
the
the
ones
first
where
one that
Caesar
came out
was,
a couple of years ago, like maybe
yeah,
six
when
years
Caesar
ago.
was growing up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, the first one. Yeah, when
yeah,
what's he whispering my man ear?
yeah. He said, no. So I don't know what he said,
Yeah,
but
he
man, that's
whispered
the joint
something,
right
but
there.
that was an epic moment. Nah, we on the same page for sure. I'm a movie guy. Uh, Next one comes from Toledo Treese in Ohio. He says, "What weight will you campaign for a world title, and what's been the hardest thing you've had to sacrifice for this boxing so far?"
Man, the hardest thing I've had to sacrifice is my social life. Like, I'm
Mm.
not trying to talk to nobody. I'm not trying to make no friends. I don't care about it at all. Like I said, I'm gambling on myself, and I believe that I could do it. So I don't really need no distractions, or I don't need other people rubbing their problems off on me. That happens sometimes.
For
Can you
sure.
help me do this? Can you help me do that? And you get stressed out. I'm all in on myself. I believe I owe it to myself because I've done everything that everybody's wanted me to, as far as my parents thus far. And I forgot the first question. What was it again?
Let me go back to that. Oh yeah, what weight will you campaign for a world title? But it sounds like 26 and 30, right?
Yeah, I definitely say I'm going to campaign at 30. Uh, Actually, Lamont Rose Jr., shout out to him. We really haven't talked before, but he definitely kicked the door down and opened up the door for people like me to come running in behind him. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for No Excuses and No Excuses Boxing Gym, bringing boxing back to DC and giving us a chance to showcase our abilities. Because, like I said, a lot of fighters haven't done that. So shout out to them.
For sure, man. What do you think of Lamont's brother? He debuted on Lamont's last card, and yeah, I mean, you're from that area. Is he future champion material? You think, or will he?
But I believe so. I
Oh,
believe so. I didn't know that he fought that small of a weight class. So, yeah, the future's looking bright for him. When you see him in person and then you see what weight class he fights, you're like, whoa. But
yeah.
yeah, the future's definitely looking bright. I was actually at his pro debut.
Well, that's what's up, man. Well, Scarboro Jr., I appreciate you coming on the show. That is the last question. Let me give a refresh. You know, my audience, they're not that aware of you. Now we get to see you on Probox, and you definitely came on our show, so they're gonna be following you moving forward here.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely, for sure.
I
I,
think
I
that
definitely
is it.
appreciate it.
Nah, for sure. Can you give out your social media for those that don't know how to follow you? Can do so. And I do have one more actually before you do that. James in Atlanta says, "How would a fight between you and Gary Russell Jr. turn out?" And he didn't say which one, so I don't know. You would have to tell us the one that's in your weight class.
Yeah, he would have to say which one, but if he can't tell us which one, I don't know which one he's talking about. But my
They don't.
my social
Hey,
media
wait
handle,
a minute. It's only one that fights in your weight because Antoine is 40 pounds, and obviously Gary. Well, yeah, Gary is 30, right? Has he ever moved up, or is he still at 26?
man, he's honestly don't know what weight he fights. Yeah, I
And he might
don't
be
know. I have
retired.
no
I don't
clue.
think he fought. I don't think he fought after that Masiago fight. He might be
Yeah,
retired.
I don't think that any of them are in my weight class. So that's a question that I can't answer, and I'm not worried about it.
For
But
sure.
like I said, my
Your
my social
social?
media handle is Francois Scarboro Jr. and it's Francois Scarboro Jr. on everything. I want to give a shout out right now to Hillcrest Boxing Gym, Ernesto Rodriguez, my parents, Francois Scarboro Sr. and Juanita Scarboro. And
Champ, let
definitely
him.
shout out to Guy because without him, none of this would be possible. God's timing is perfect. And I guess a shout out to your platform, the Boxing Voice.
Appreciate you. But let everybody know how to get them tickets for your fight, October 19th.
To get the tickets to my fight for October 19th, we like doing the old school because we like actually interacting with everyone who purchased the ticket. So you want to call the number 202-255-0974. That's my dad. That's my manager. He's doing a great job, and we'll set it up.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for your time. Shout out to Dose for introducing us.
All right.
He
You
watches the
got
show
it.
all the time, so I had to do that.
Appreciate you.
For sure.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Francois